Oakland, California, Marv Albert, Danny Ainge with the czar, Mike Fratello. A sensational field coming up in the slam dunk competition. Certainly Vince Carter of the Toronto Raptors is the favorite. You can make a case for all 6 contestants. And here is Tracy McGrady of the Toronto Raptors, drafted out of high school 3 years ago. Oh, spectacular stuff by Tracy McGrady. What a way to open up.
He almost didn't get the ball up high enough. He was waiting for that thing to bounce and come up a little bit higher. He had to reach down, grab it, then curl it back over the top.
It was a much better dunk than it was pass. Like you say, Mike, he can't pass, but he can sure dunk.
Kenny, what's going on in your thinking process?
I really like that. I like the elevation. I like the creativity.
All right, 9s right throughout. All right, Steve Francis of the Houston Rockets up next. Oh, Steve Francis answering Tracy McGrady. Wow.
I can't tell you for sure what's going on in his head, but I'm not sure that when he got up there, he just couldn't decide whether he wanted 2 hands or 1 hand to finish it.
Well, it didn't matter. The guy was up so high. What's the dunk meter on that ball? That had to be 11 feet.
All right, so Steve Francis of the Houston Rockets with an impressive start, and here is the man that this crowd wants to see. Vince Carter, who had told Kenny Smith that he has 4 dunks that no one has ever seen. All right, here is Vince Carter with his first stop.
Let's go home. Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home. Let's just sign the check over. Let's go home, call it a night. Let's see who's going for second place.
Vince Carter, 36 inches on the jump meter, and perfect on the scoreboard.
That might be one of the 4 we had not seen, ladies and gentlemen.
That might be number 1. that might be in your top 4 all time, Kenny.
Hey, Michael, move over. Somebody's coming to get your best dunk ever.
Well, Jerry Stackhouse following a very tough act.
It's like coming up to bat after Babe Ruth or something. It's a tough one to do.
Yeah, that was a pretty good dunk, but now he's probably going to get 7s and 8s.
All these guys are now following a very difficult act. Nicely done by Ricky Davis. But everything seems to pale after we see Vince Carter.
Anticlimactic after that. The whole place came down. What do you do next?
Hey, you know what, guys? I don't understand why all these guys have all these shooters being their passers.
As Vince Carter will work with Tracy McGrady. All right, here's McGrady. Once again, able to windmill it home. Tracy McGrady with a couple of impressive dunks.
Kind of a low pass again, though, Kenny. Didn't get that ball up high enough. We haven't really seen what Tracy McGrady's capable of doing, as spectacular as that was.
Yeah, Vince Carter, not a passer. Where's Muggsy Bogues for this pass? But that's still impressive. I like it so far.
Francis. Oh! Again. It appeared that the bounce was behind his head, but able to save it and put it home.
Whoa.
What do you have for us over there, Ken?
Oh, I got to give him the 10 on that one, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, and here is the second dunk of the night for Vince Carter. And Vince adding to the repertoire.
Well, we've just seen a new out-of-bounds play for the Toronto Raptors.
You know what's so impressive is you see Kevin Garnett, Jason Kidd, Darrell Armstrong, all these guys that can really run and jump. They're in awe of what they're seeing.
Does not have to do anything extraordinary, but he does.
Oh!
Tracy McGrady with the hat trick. 3 sensational dunks.
Oh, man.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Basically, the winner of the competition has the best poster dunk this evening, because that one's going to be up on somebody's wall, just like Neek is, just like Michael Jordan, just like Spud Webb. The winners, they make a poster of their best dunk, and everybody's out there buying it and hanging it in their rooms.
Oh, it did not.
It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
The judges are coming over the table to congratulate Vince Carter. This is unheard of.
Oh, my goodness gracious, it is over. Did I call it, Danny, or what?
Hey, Tracy McGrady, he doesn't even know what to do. He's walking away. He plays with this guy every day, and he's in awe.
So headed to the final, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, and Steve Francis. All right, here's Francis with his first.
Not good enough, pretty good dunk, but that wasn't as good as the one he bounced and did that same action off of.
All right, the total 43 on the first dunk for Steve Francis. All right, McGrady with another gorgeous windmill.
Kenny, I don't know about that pass. The pass just kind of took a little bit out of that dunk.
A little bit out of it.
Judges going with the 9 for a total of 45 for McGrady on his first dunk in this final round, which brings us to Vince Carter. All right, Vince Carter with his first on the final round.
Ladies, wait, timeout. Can I take a timeout?
Have we ever seen that before?
Can I take a timeout?
Well, I saw him rubbing his upper arm, and I was wondering what he was doing. He was just cleaning it off, making sure there was nothing slippery there, because he knew how far into the rim he was going.
Make that another 50 for Vince Carter.
He got big numbers with that one, big numbers.
That's awesome.
So the crowd responding to Steve Francis. Let's see how the judges respond.
Well, you know, he did a great job. You had to give him the props for that one. Putting it through his legs, coming back. But this young man, I think, has something in store for us, too. Let's go!
And McGrady not able to connect. They are standing here at the arena in Oakland. Here comes Carter and puts it down.
He goes 2 hands from the free throw line instead of 1.
As we said, needs only a 42 for the victory.
Well, that'll get 42, but Kenny better not give him a 10 this time.
I think that was a smart dunk. That was a smart safety dunk.
Absolutely.
He elevated, he took off close to the foul line, but he knew what he needed to win. That's a smart dunk at the end to get the championship.
And it's a great dunk, 2 hands from as far as he jumped off, but it was very safe, and he's saving something for next year.
You know what, Danny? That was a 9, but I owed him 1, so I gave him a 10.
And here is Vince Carter, who is the champion of the NBA.com slam dunk competition. Carter concludes with a 98. Here's Craig with Vince.
All right, Vince, flying, skying, swooping, but hanging by your elbow on the rim. What was the best dunk you think of the day?
I don't know. I like the bounce with between the legs, because that was the first time I've ever done that. That was off the fly. I thought about it right before I went, and I'm just happy I made it. But you know, it feels good right now. I'm just shocked.
Before that final dunk, you knew you had it won, but still a spectacular dunk. 2 hands from the foul line.
Well, not quite the foul line, and you know, I like to get that opportunity to try that again. You know, but it feels good right now. I mean, I think everybody did a great job, and you know, I'm just happy to win.
Presenting the award to our champion at center court is NBA Commissioner
So
David
the
Stern.
slam dunk competition has made its return in a big way.